with my brothers, and the sound was like gold. So my folks took a leap and said, what the hey, we gotta get these monsters out to California, yeah. Me, I miss my sandbox, but I like the beach. And I practice at home while my brothers cut their teeth as a barbershop quartet at Disneyland, where they were soon discovered in a way that no one could have planned. See, remember Andy Williams? Well, his dad saw this part when they sang a couple songs on
Disneyland After Dark.
Andy had to agree those boys could carry a tune, and so they went on his show and made the audience swoon. Oh, people sure loved him, but I felt left out. I mean, come on, at 5 years old, I knew what showbiz was about. So in 1962, I made my big debut, and I showed the whole world what little Donny could do. By 67, we got noticed by the great Jerry Lewis, who played to my did a Bob Hope comedy special musical, and Nancy Sinatra was. Of course, when you're busy as we were, you gotta. And miraculously, none of us became too much of a jerk. But we were changing and wanted to rebrand as the Osmonds, a rock and roll band. 2 number ones in 71 set everything a whirlwind. But we were still, but also part. Then Flip Wilson had a song to say, just wait, there's Moyo.
There it is.
Osmond made hits, and make no mistake, this was more than just magazine covers of me eating cake. They made bobbleheads, trading cards, and the cartoon staff.
No.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
72 we went metal with. 73 Led Zeppelin's label endorses. 74 toured the world again, but soon changed courses as Marie and I officially first joined forces. What did we do? We did our best. Kept on singing and won a few awards, no less. In fact, the very first AMAs got quite a reaction when I got to present with my friend, Michael Jackson.
You too, huh?
Me too.
Rolling Stone, Johnny Carson, Hollywood Squares. We were busy young stars with big starry hair.
Thank you.
Till 76, when we said a little prayer as the Donny and Marie show hit the air.
Donny.
4 non-stop years and ran a boy with a blast with all those sketchy songs and guests, which sure went fast. And while those memories are sure to last and last, you can rest assured the costumes will stay in the past. Woof. The 80s, no longer were we babies. The TV show was canceled and my fangirls now ladies. I tried my hand at Broadway in Little Johnny Jones.
Yeah, you do.
But the critics, as they say, threw stones. We opened and closed on the very same night. So I packed up my bags and took a homebound flight thinking, is this the end? Does everyone hate me? No, wait, I know, a guest star on The Love Boat will save me.
At this stage of your career, you need all the fans you can get.
Thanks. I'll try to remember that.
But in 1982, I had a quarter-life crisis. Disappeared and grew a beard that screamed, see, I have vices. But no one took notice until 1985, when this Jeff Beck video reminded folks I was alive.
Name? Donny Osmond.
I started getting meetings with producers and the like, did some shows, released some singles, really tried. But radio stations all thought Donny Osmond was taboo, that the listeners considered me a
Square.
It's true. Till DJs across the country played my single without saying who this mystery artist was behind the song we were playing. People started calling in, requesting replays round the clock, and when the truth came out, said
Donny Osmond making it a rock.
it was surreal yet vindicating to be heard with honest ears after battling my image for so many years. And what was that comeback song heaven sent from above? My 1989 release? Yeah, it soon became a smash.
Number 2 on the charts.
With also Melting Hearts. Became my 3rd hit single in a row, topping the MTV dance charts at that. Then Capitol Records swooped in, wine-eyed and signed me as the media 180'd on the history behind me, embracing that little Donny who'd grown into a man, paving the way for so much more as the 90s began. Cause I was back from the dead, and as Arsenio said,
There's some new exciting days ahead.
and not just in music, though I didn't quite retire with a string of new hits like in 1991 I found my talent for touring, including the racing kind, which was so alluring. I had 2 celebrity charity Grand Prix on slate, and wouldn't you know I won them both.
How you feel, dude? Great.
I almost went pro, really Chevy was down, but I was offered a role in a show out of town, playing a guy with lots of brothers who somehow stood out. Something I know absolutely nothing about. It seemed bigger than racing though, so I accepted. And the thing is, it was bigger than I ever expected, making me a theater star at the Particular Dreamboat in you know, I didn't look too bad. But after 6 years of basking in the sending ovation, I got a call from the folks over at
Disney Anime.
They said, Donny, look, we know you're not Chinese, but we really like your voice. Could you do this, please? How could I say no to bringing to life a Disney prince? Great story, great song, I was easy to convince. So I joined the Disney Renaissance and got my song on as Captain in the movie Mulan. The rest of the decade was mainly occupied with a new TV show with my sister by my side. And what a beautiful way it was to open the door to a new millennium with a lot in store. Let's go, things started out smooth as a brand new century. With 2 Emmy nominations for my sis and me. Meanwhile, cartoons couldn't get rid of me. Right, Johnny Bravo?
You gotta be kidding me.
Co-hosted Miss America, sing for the crown, even if my sister called me out.
Slides down.
Did in 2001, which is still
Closest thing I've ever done.
presented awards to some famous names. I carried the torch for the Olympic Games, 2 years hosting. Hey, got another Emmy nom for that. Then Joey got a pyramid and friends and Ross went.
I can't believe you get to be Donny Osmond.
Did a pencil twist ad where we freaked out Ozzy. Got a star with the whole Osmond posse. Wayne Brady, Led Erman, Leno, Larry King, Oprah and Rachel with Ellen between Dr. Phil, Jimmy Kimmel, Pierce Morgan as well. What can I say? Talk shows know that I sell. Back on Broadway as guest star. Weird Al Video is far. What silver, what gold, what platinum album. What doing cameos on? See Donny Muggy.
All my children, press them, Joe.
Awards that were groovy.
Keep yourself, sister.
Not like Rose at the movie.
Shiver me timbers.
Then, in the fall of 2008, despite all the projects I had on my plate, my sister and I set an opening day. 6 weeks at the Flamingo, it was gonna be great. Little did we know it would change our career. 6 weeks extended to 11 years. I'd love to reminisce about the cheers of the tears, but the clock's still ticking, so we gotta switch gears. Here after we open, Hollywood called and said, are you hip enough to strut your stuff on?
Dancing with the stars.
And I said, Marie did it last year and had a good run, so grandpa or not, I will not be outdone. I'll give it a shot, and son of a gun, I came, I danced, I won! The decade seems to be my busiest yet. Tours and albums and shows you've been, plus a Ralph duet and an e-birthday card that broke the net. Stayed around when I got wax figured. Another surprise opportunity to deliver when dressed as a... I was the very first. Of course, it wasn't the first time I made the choice to hide my face and name so I could share my voice. It's such a great way to let the haters know what Donny, who you're gonna get. Oh, out of sight. 60 plus years at the speed of light. If you didn't know before that my flow was tight, well now you know. Oh, show, right, Donny? All right, let's finish strong. My name's Donny Osmond, and I might be famous, but I'm here because you folks have me feeling all aces. It's true, and let's see, how do I say this? I'm just so pumped up to be back here in Vegas, baby! And that, my friends, to you for me is Donny and autography.